All right, so this is going to be a little bit of review of counting in binary and how to read binary codes that we haven't done before. We're going to be using an oscilloscope today with an Arduino to communicate out to it. If you recall, counting in binary, we only have two digits to work with, ones and zeros, or on or off. So 0 is, and remember they're in four bits. So there's 4 to make up a number. So this is 0, this is 1, and then 2, then 3, and you see how these two digits are full? It means that we need to reset those and add a new one. So that is 4, 5, 6, 7. Now we have these 3 digits full, so we have to reset those. And then add a 1 out here. So this is 8, and then 9. We're going to be using an oscilloscope, this machine right here. This counts. This is almost like a microscope for digital signals. We have a line up here, so it's reading the signal coming in. So it starts high. This is low down here. And it's kind of hard to tell, but they're broken up into little sections here. The first bit is the starting sequence, like the signal saying, hey, listen up. So whenever it drops low, it's starting to listen. So this is where it starts to listen, and we have 4 here, and we have 4 here. And so if we're reading this signal, it initiates here, and these are all low until it gets to here. Then we have a high, high, then low, low. And then when it's finished, it just turns it high and runs that way. Okay, for some reason, when the Arduino is sending out a signal, it's reversed. So where here we have 0, 0, 1, here it's like high, low, low, low. So whatever it is in binary, it's going to be reversed as it comes through, like you're reading a book. Instead of reading a book backwards, we're going to read it forward. And this low, high, high is going to be 2, and so on. I'm going to go through 0, starting at 0 through 9. We are going to just look at this section from here to here for our number. We're going to ignore this for now, but this is also another number. But right now we're at 0 because we're all low. Okay. So let's change this. So this is number 1. So we see that we have high, low, 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 and that matches this ASCII table right here where it's high, low, low. Okay, next number, this is a 2, where we have low, high, high, or sorry, low, high, low, low, and that matches right here, low, high, low, low. Okay, kind of making sense? Let's go through all the numbers. This is 3. This is 4. This is 5. This is 6. This is 7. This is 8. And this is 9. Okay, kind of making sense? Where this we have high, low, low, high. And that matches our ASCII table here for 9. High, low, low, high. Okay. Now, as I started getting into this, I started realizing it goes a little bit deeper. And so I traced it down and I ended up finding that it's actually communicating using what's called an ASCII table. So instead of being limited by how many digits or how many characters you could do, we end up getting all these numbers just by sending 2 bytes of information. And they use, kind of like Battleship, they use a coordinate system where the first set of numbers refers to the rows. So that first one that we were looking at here, this first section here, refers to these rows right here. And then the second section over here refers to the column that you look at. So when we have this number that we got currently right now, it is coming in as a 9, so we're on row 9, and we are on row, if you look at the second number, we have high, high, low, low, which, looking for high, high, low, low, that is number 3. So if we look at the third column here, we see that we are on numbers. If the second section here was different, perhaps it might mean that it's an alphabet. It might be a capital A, or like capital letters or lowercase letters, or some of these symbols here. These are other controls that I'm not quite sure what they are, but we'll probably most be looking in these last 6 rows. So hopefully that's kind of making sense to you. We're going to pause this, and I'm going to get ready. I'm going to have a word for you that you're going to try to decipher. All right, so I've added the remainder till we end up to 15, till we fill up that 4-bit thing. When I press the button, we are going to, we'll start with the first letter. It's going to be 3 words. I'll tell you when the spacings between the words or when a new word appears. Each character will stay on for 2 seconds. There'll be a 5-second space. Feel free to pause it as you do it to try to decipher what you've got here. Okay, so here we go. So this is the first letter, second letter, third letter, fourth letter, and now that was a space between. New letter with a space in between. This is a new word. So next letter, next, 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 and finished. To try to help you decipher the very last one here, remember the first one is just the initiation, and then it's low, low, high, high. So if you come over and decipher what low, low, high, high is, we've got 12 here shows low, low, high, high. So we come down to the 12th row. So it's something in this row here. Okay, in the second section, we do low, high, high, low. So we're looking for something that is low, high, high, low. And it'll be right here. So it's 6, low, high, high, low. So we are on the 12th one in the 6th row. So it is the letter, lowercase letter L. The last letter is L. If you find out what it is, post it with me and I'll give you those imaginary bonus points. Good luck and take care.